Hello, this is Unit 204 Part 1C. I'm going to show you how to configure your antivirus and other security software.
So to start configuring your security software, I'm going to first start with the antivirus. So in the scan option here category, you can click on scan for native software, and if you have a premium version of Avast, you can set so all the software updates automatically. If you go to tools, there's rescue disk. Basically, this is what it says. You can create a bootable antivirus media. So you can choose USB, CD, and you can create antivirus. Then if we go to settings, and in general, sometimes I click participate in the Avast community because I don't really want to. Hardened mode. Okay, there's a hardened mode, and this does. So if you're installing the software for someone who's inexperienced, you can select this this option here. Also, if you have someone who's installing, playing video games or something, this setting just prevents from any pop-up messages to come up. Okay, active protection, and here I make sure that everything is turned on, and that's what I usually set up. In troubleshooting, I make sure that all these settings are selected the way I have it selected. Maybe only remote control, I could probably deselect that. So that would be all the settings I change on my antivirus. So let's move on to Malwarebytes, which is an anti-malware software. Sometimes antivirus is not enough to secure your computer from threats. So we go to settings. No, it's a dashboard. Scan. I think it was in settings. Malware exclusion. Yeah. So I was looking for this. In malware exclusion, you can exclude certain files or folders of your computer. So the software won't think that there are any threats in these folders, which can be useful. Detection and protection. Always make sure that these two settings are selected. I would probably even select this, scan for rootkits. Yes, it may take longer to do it, but I think it's really good. Update settings. In here, you should make sure that you select, you selected 1 week, so every 1 week the database will be updated automatically, and program will update itself as well. And in the access policies, you can allow or disallow certain users. Well, like if you had a premium version as well, you could disallow certain users to access Malwarebytes. And same again in here, you could create certain tasks to do a scan or something, but since I don't have a premium version of the software, this is all the options that I have. So these are all the settings I change on my Malwarebytes. In Zone Alarm, which is a firewall, it's a very simplistic firewall, but can be quite useful. So I'm just going to click View Details, and firewall settings. Make sure that the firewall is turned on. Go to Settings. Public zone security, always set it to high. So as it says in here, prevents anyone on the network from connecting with you, which is I think the setting everyone should choose. Okay, yeah, that's the same thing as well. Right in here, but don't really do many changes. Because these are all really good default settings already selected on Zone Alarm. Could I guess make sure that when you connect to a new location, it asks you what to what sort of location this is. Is it trusted or not trusted? Enable IPv6. That's obviously useful as well, since we're currently using IPv6. Not all the time, but most of the time. What else? Identity data. Well, in here again, I don't really change anything. You can create identity protection, but this is again for the premium versions of the software, which I do not have. So these are all the security settings that I change on my software.